If you want to help fund more episodes of the Honest series, go to patreon.com/geekswelcome and donate $1. This will also give you access to our Discord where we discuss future episodes of the show. Hi everyone, my name is Dave, that guy you know who works at Nintendo. Now, as you know, the Wii U and 3DS marketplaces are shutting down in late March, which has quite a few fans upset at us. Well, I'm here to assure all of our old fans that your old content is not going anywhere. You see, Nintendo has no plans to release our classic content anymore. Also, don't pirate our games, we will come after you. Sorry, did I say assure? Or we used to re-release our old content all the time. Every new system would either get a port or a digital download of an old game. The problem is, people started to catch on that our new games are just modern interpretations of our old games, usually with better graphics and quality of life improvements. We realized that people were spending more money on the old ones and completely ignoring the new ones. So now, the old ones are gone, and you have nothing to compare the new ones to. Now, yes, it was a perfectly fine system to be able to sell, resell, sell again, resell again, the same games for about $10 to $20 every time a new system would come out. But we felt like it would split the player base away from annual releases, which we can sell for 3 times the amount, and we haven't really changed much in about 40 years. Except the graphics, I guess. We don't care about preserving our immaculate back catalog, which are the heart and souls of people's gaming backgrounds. It costs so much money to copy a file onto a new system. Now, of course, backwards compatible hardware is expensive to implement. That's why the PS3 retailed for $599 US.
$599 US.
But digital files are digital, so they can run on anything so long as the emulator works properly. Which, if you've played any version of Ocarina of Time for the GameCube, the Wii, the Wii U, or Switch Online, you'll know that we can't implement emulators properly. If we released our old content on the new system, you'd have to pay $60 for 10-plus-year-old games that haven't been updated in a decade, and that would hurt our bottom line, which is... what's our bottom line again? So we'll do selective Switch remakes. That's better than spending $60 on a game that's over a decade old that hasn't gone down in price, right? I mean, we did this with the Pokemon games. We made a perfect 1-to-1 Gen 4 remake that nobody liked because they were the same. But a few years ago, we made completely different Gen 1 remakes that nobody liked because they were different. See, this is your fault, not ours. Plus, it's Pokemon. You'll buy them regardless of how badly optimized they are, or how glitchy they are, or how much they look like an old PS2 launch title from a third-party developer. Can someone get over to Game Freak and figure out what the hell they're doing over there? Don't criticize the new Pokemon games. People will get mad. Also, don't defend the new Pokemon games. People will get mad. I completely lost my train of thought. Where was I? Oh, right. The Switch Online classic consoles. After making you pay for the same games over and over again for decades, we've decided to make you keep paying for the same games over and over, but now as a service that can be shut off at any time. Of course, you can always buy old versions of the old stuff, which is insanely expensive. Why the hell is a Pokemon game over $200? Oh, but don't do that because we hate used game sales, like the rest of the industry a decade ago. See, we tend to kind of meander behind all the other video game companies. Oh look, it's Pokemon SV again. We'll use the excuse that it's hurting the artists and developers that make those games, even though those people already got paid for all of their work 2 decades ago. We've just been making money off of their hard work over and over again, and not paying them any residuals. But now we can continuously make money until this games as a service thing runs out. You can afford $50 a year, right? It's cheaper than Netflix, and we won't raise the prices on it. Probably. Maybe. Also, please ignore the fact that we used to offer online services for free. But people keep complaining. They say that releasing Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 without the transfer pack and without the old Game Boy games is like releasing half a game. Well, to them I say, just buy the old games, except don't do that because we hate that. We make no money off the secondary market, so we also don't want other people making money off the secondary market. It's not contradictory. This has caused a huge surge of older game reproductions on eBay, which are also illegal and don't work properly half the time, so don't buy those. But you can buy a legitimate copy of Pokemon Emerald on eBay for $150 $200? Why can't we sell Pokemon digitally? Someone get Game Freak on the phone. We could literally make millions of dollars if we sold every Pokemon title as a separate digital download on the Nintendo Switch store for $10 each. You know how I know this? Because we already did that for the 3DS store, and we're shutting it down in March. We apparently don't want to make money right now. We also hate modding and randomizers too, just like we used to hate Let's Plays. If you change, improve, or even modify a single pixel in a hidden file somewhere within our game, we will send you a cease and desist letter. Even if you were to say modify an old version of Ocarina of Time so you can make some cool new stuff with it, we will send those cease and desist letters. So you better change that name. This way, people can only play our old games through our live service digital games package, which only has 1/100th of the old games. But it could have more in the future, until we shut it down. Also, it's not available offline. If you think I'm being hyperbolic, let me remind you, we shut down the Wii Shopping Channel and the DSi store, and now the Wii U store and the 3DS store. The largest back catalog of games we've ever had, and we shut it all down. So unless you downloaded all those DLC packages, patches, and digital games before March 2023, you're shit out of luck. Like Pokemon X and Y, which is completely unplayable without that day one patch stop putting up videos of Pokemon SV. You won't be able to download that patch in the future, which means physical copies of that game will be completely worthless. You know, you can emulate all of our games on a Steam Deck, or you can homebrew your Switch, or Wii U, or Wii, or 3DS, or DSi, but good luck finding ROMs. We've shut down every single ROM website with those cease and desist letters, like Emu Paradise, which still exists but has no content left. Wow, did you know that copyright law's main purpose is to ensure that the creators being compensated financially and fairly for the entertainment value they provide? Wait, so according to this, if you were sued for pirating a product that's no longer being sold, you could actually pose the argument that the seller's decision means that your actions do not harm them. And on this basis, you could state that the copyright on that product should and cannot prevent you from pirating it. Of course, all that's very theoretical. Good luck finding lawyers that'll defend this point more successful than the lawyers that we overpay. We're worse than Disney. Actually, I don't think anyone's worse than Disney. So to recap, number 1, we won't release our old games on new systems. Number 2, we don't want you emulating our old games and will send cease and desist letters to any website that still does. Number 3, we don't want people buying our old games off of eBay. And number 4, we will drip feed you our old games through our live service Switch online console thing that will absolutely shut down when the next console comes out. What the hell are we doing here? Nintendo. Stealing from us is morally correct. I mean, don't pirate our games. If we could shut down your memories of the old games, we would, just so we could monetize them and sell them back to you as a monthly subscription. Seriously, we've banked our entire history on nostalgia, and now we're just taking it away. Reggie, can you come back? Hey everyone, this is Ian from Geeks Welcome. Thank you all for watching. If you want to watch more episodes like this, go to patreon.com/geekswelcome and donate $1. This will help us give you access to our Discord where we discuss future episodes of the show, and if you donate $5 or more, you can watch the episodes a day early. Also, on December 30th, we will be doing a live stream of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and I'm going to play the game all day long. From beginning to end, I do not stop the live stream until the game is finished. And no, I'm not using speedrun strats, I'm not doing anything like that. I'm playing the whole game normally, from dungeon to dungeon, just getting to the end. It's over on twitch.tv/geekswelcome. I know it's weird for me to be playing a game that's a Zelda game after making fun of Nintendo for a whole episode, but I never said I wasn't a hypocrite.